Hey everybody, welcome to This Little Arcade. My name is Ricardo, and on this episode, we get to show you what I did to this control panel in an Outrun. It's pretty excited, because I went and light it up. Alright, so I've taken everything apart. You can see, now here's a new piece that I was telling you. I was testing it out, and it works perfectly fine. It's an aluminum, what's it called, gear instead of plastic. Will last way longer than the original. So, and then I'm going to clean everything out. I went and put in another gear right here. This one was 3D printed, and it's working perfectly fine. I didn't change this one. This one's actually in good condition, so you can actually keep that one for now. I actually have another one, new old stock actually. The rubber is actually in great condition as comparing to the other ones you see. The other thing I'm going to have to probably end up doing is, if you see right here, I'm going to have to re-weld these pieces because they look like they've been cracked. They tried to weld it, but they did an okay job into it, so I'm going to have to do that. So, but sorry, as you can see, I've been having this cough like forever. But anyways, if you guys can see, the control, the driver, the driving, you can actually see that has, you know, the directionals, the battery, indicator, all that stuff. It's in it, but it's not showing. It actually covers it. You can kind of see a little piece of it right here when it's actually in right here, because the plastic actually covers it. The other thing it kind of sucks about the uprights is that there is no way that you can actually put any light. Or can you? I was thinking about doing some techniques of see if we can actually get this working, to put at least something to light up. One idea that I was thinking about doing is buying those what are they called, EL lights. They're the cuttable lights that what's it called, glow. They have they have different colors that you can actually have these guys to glow. I was gonna think about another thing I can probably use is using LED strips, but if I do LED strips, I will have to get like a lower, and I will probably have to do some Dremel Dremel to in here, so they can actually so I can put the strips in there. And you can kind of see that some of the paint is already coming. Oh, it's coming off. I think it's from for so many years, this stuff right here. You can actually see the light coming through. Yeah, I'll show you on there's some light right there on the black, so I'm gonna have to repaint it. So if I'm gonna put any lighting on into it, that's what I got for this for right now. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna clean everything up, and then go from there, put everything back, and go for the next stop. Here's a quick thing I can show you. Let me put the plastic right in here, so you can actually see that the gears are, like the direction, all that stuff is actually covered, which it kind of sucks, because I would have loved to see that, But the other thing I noticed, I don't know if they decided at the last minute that it wouldn't work, or I don't know, because if I put a light into it, let me find a light. Hold on one sec. All right. So if I get I have my flashlight, you can see that the light goes through on this. But if I go in here, yeah, it kind of goes through it. Yeah, it does. Huh. It is a little bit brighter. I mean, my light's actually pretty bright. On the camera, it shows it, but it kind of, on real life, it doesn't really show it's very dim comparing to what it is. The plastic in here, I need to do some work into it. There's a lot of cracks into this thing, dirt and everything. Big old chunk of piece right here has been broken off. There is, other than that, everything else is kind of cool. I just need to clean everything off, which I'll be using some degreaser, 409 or something, and just clean this dirty control panel. I don't think, it's been like forever since this thing's been cleaned, so that's gonna be one of the things that I'll be doing, and pretty much cleaning everything, making sure that every single thing is clean, and re-grease everything so it can be running like it came out of the factory. And I'm probably gonna end up polishing the plastic for this guy, and again, like I said, I'm gonna be repainting doing some touch-up paint actually on these guys. I think the only reason that I actually went on and kind of covered it because I think that it didn't work. I don't know. I really don't know. Is the other one? I need to check it online. But if the other versions of Outrun, do they have this piece working, or this piece showing at least? But yeah, so it's gonna be pretty interesting. So I'm gonna start cleaning this up, and I'm gonna start doing everything. I'm gonna start cleaning this up and putting it back together and see how it goes. So I've been trying to figure out how can I get this lighted, and one idea that I was looking online is there's this new LED. It's kind of like they have like real small micro LEDs, and I went and ordered them, and it's not like the standard LED lights, like the strips that you find on, like the regular, LED lights. But this one, I can't even find stuff here. So you can see, like here's an example of the other one. This one has like, comparing to this one, has multiple, few of them, but this is like full. I think it's like 30 LEDs per section, if I'm correct. I'm not sure, but anyways, let me plug this in. I have my little converter right here. I'm gonna plug it in just to test it out. What I love about this is it only uses 5 volts, and this thing is bright. If I have a way to lower it, but from one end to the other one, I can take count. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think there's like 18. So that's pretty cool. But these you can cut. So what I want to try to do is open this up, put it inside the plastic. I don't know which side I want to put it on to try it out, but I want to see if I can get this working. So let me pull this plastic out, the housing off of it, and I'm gonna have to all I can do is trial and error. That's all we can do. So plug this back in, and this thing gets bright. That's for sure. Uh-oh. All right. So that will work, but I'm not sure if it's the well, doing it like this might work a little bit. I wonder if I can like wrap it, but let me play around with this. I'll be right back. Okay, so and the camera doesn't really show it, but it does glow pretty good on the. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm gonna go and wrap it all the way around, all the way to this way, and then test it out, see if it works. And the way I'm probably gonna end up doing is I'll use probably get some tape, or hot glue, and just hot glue it down just so it stays input. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back and see if it works. All right. So I actually like this. I really like this. So with this light up, hey, I wonder if I just go all the way around. So what I just did, I just got some tape and put it around just to test it before I actually, set it up pretty good. And it's kind of crude right now, but I really like it. So I might end up I can't even talk today. What I end up doing is, I'll just wrap it around and all the way, and I'll just give out a good amount of color. I really like this. Okay, let me play around with this. Be right back. All right, so this is the thing closed. I'm going to probably, the bolt itself is going to be covering those. Yeah. Might be some bleeding, but it's okay. That's gonna be okay. There we go. All right. Put everything down. All right. One thing it sucks is you might see some bleeding on the side from the light. Let me get my. See, I'm using this guy's pretty tough. It's pretty high, so it has a higher amperage than what it requires. So once I switched over the other one, it'll be way better. But boom, ooh, I like that. Turn it off. All right, I really like that. All right. I'm excited. So when I look at this, it looks real good. The acrylic is scratched, there's some scratches and everything. You can't really see it, but all right. So the next thing I gotta do is when I take it out, I'm gonna cut the as you see right here, it has some leads that I can just cut it. I'll cut it, put some solder, and then run the wires with it, and just go ahead and put the wires into the 5 volts, and there we go. So I'm very excited. So that's all I got for this one. So everything's coming out pretty good, and I'm very excited. So let's go on to the next. Okay, so I put the whole, all the plastics in, and I'm not sure if this was, all right. The other thing, this thing was actually bended upwards, and when I started putting it back in, I know why. The reason was bended. So I'm gonna have to, because this thing is, I'm not sure what's wrong. It's not connecting. It's not putting it together. But anyways, that's gonna be a different. I will fix that. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and get the connector and plug this puppy in and see how it looks. Go, and 3, 2, and 1. Oh, I really like that. Let me turn off the lights. Ooh, look at that. This is exciting. I always wonder, like, how am I going to be able to get this, and wheel. So, oh, I'm loving this. I really am. So, there we go. One part down, and still got lots more work to do. So that's all we got for this episode. As always, trying to think if there's anything. I'm very happy with this. I gotta tell you, you have no idea how it looks on the camera. It looks completely. It doesn't justify how the way it looks on the camera. So But anyways, that's all I got for this episode of This Old Arcade. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.